You know, for the life of me, I, I, I can't really understand why so fucking many great talents in Hollywood decided to make this atrocious piece of crap of a movie. I think I'm going to have to do some research on why they joined this piece of shit film. Let's do this. Well, my beloved universe, the movie apocalypse begins with movie 43. And let me tell you why this movie came about. This movie took 4 years to make. 90 minutes of bullshit took 4 years. Second, with the two star powers of Hugh Jackman and, what's her name? Kate Winslet. Okay, Hugh Jackman agreed to do the movie as a favor for the producer. Kate Winslet agreed to do the movie with him. Okay, then on the verge of those two, they brought in the next load of actors, and then the next load of actors, the next load of actors, and paid them all $800. Yep, every main actor in this movie got paid $800. The budget of this movie is only $6 million. How do you make something like this? How do you make bullshit like this? Why? What is the fucking point? And I'm going to explain a few of these goddamn skits, okay? Because this movie doesn't really have a subplot. No. It's just an anthology of skits. Okay? It was just the reason why every actor was being brought on, so they can create a full 90-minute or almost a 2-hour movie with skits in it. Okay? The skits on all of that are better than this movie. Okay? The first skit. Spoilers throughout this movie review. I don't give a fuck. You should not watch movie 43 whatsoever. Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet goes out on a blind date. Okay? Hugh Jackman seems like a very nice guy. He has a scarf and everything. He removes the scarf, and he has balls hanging from his neck. Yes, as if that stupid monster in Men in Black 2 with balls hanging from his chin wasn't enough. You have to have Hugh Jackman, one of my favorite actors of all time, with balls on his neck. And they even get fucking stiff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, guys. If you're a guy, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They get stiff. And nobody else noticed that he has balls on his neck except Kate Winslet. Two, real life couple Liev Schreiber and Naomi Watts have a son who they just love to humiliate. Okay? Naomi Watts is like, hey, you haven't had your first kiss yet. Why not have your first kiss from me? Liev Schreiber goes, well, I'm going to slowly come on to my son in different sexual ways, but not really. What? And I'm going to cover my son with shit on his belly. And they're like, oh yeah, you have a crap ton of poop on you. What? Why? What? Making a video. Why does this shit happen? Why does it happen? Not a skit in this movie is funny. Least. Okay? At all. It fucking sucks. This movie fucking sucks. Okay? How do you get Halle Berry in here? We all know her boobies. Except she has fake ones on here. Then you turn her face into like this almost animated like feature. She's not like a complete cartoon because she has like this big fucking, what is that shit called? Where you get Botox injections or whatever. And her face is puffed up like a fucking balloon. Why? Why? Anna Faris wants her boyfriend to shit on her. Why? Richard Gere. What? Why? Elizabeth Banks, you directed one of these. Probably the end of this movie. With the fucking cartoon cat. And fucking Josh Duhamel. Why? Why was this atrocity made? This is exactly what's wrong with movies in Hollywood today. This is exactly what's wrong with Hollywood nowadays. Complete and utter garbage ways of making movies. No thinking about, oh well, maybe this movie would not be as good to put out at theaters. Maybe we could put this out straight to DVD or, you know, straight to on demand or something like that. You shouldn't put it out in theaters where customers have to pay $10 if you're out here in California. Probably like 15 or 20 over there in New York. You know, they have ridiculous prices in New York City. Even though I still love that city, they're still high as a mofo. Okay. Onto the public. Can you imagine regular people going to the movie theaters to watch this movie and then literally just walking the fuck out? Right? Do you want your money back? No, because this movie feels so dirty. I don't want dirty money. I want clean money. And just leaving and going the fuck home. This movie makes you feel dirty, and not even in the good way like other movies do. This movie makes you feel dirty for the sake of making you feel dirty, for the sake of making you throw up. And I just had to have eating chocolate during this fucking movie. Yeah, not a good time to be eating chocolate. Fucking disgusting. I swear, this whole center point of this movie is to make you go, ew, that's gross. Guess what? It's fucking stupid. You have Chloë Grace Moretz and Christopher Mintz-Plasse, whatever the fuck his name is. The dude from, both of them from Kick-Ass. Hit Girl and the motherfucker in the same scene again. Nothing happens. Nothing good happens. She just gets her period. Oh, what they fucking do. And everybody literally has a fucking heart attack. Another case in point of another skit. Sean William Scott and Johnny Knoxville back together again since the Dukes of fucking Hazzard movie. Granted, a better fucking movie than this. The Dukes of Hazzard from 2005, a movie based off a 1970s television series, is better than this movie. And not to mention, you fucking had Jessica Simpson in that movie. And she fucking annoys me. But I can watch that movie 1,000 times more than I can movie 43. By the way, Dukes of Hazzard is next year. You got Seth MacFarlane, Ted, Family Guy. I don't care what the fuck you call him. You could have had him direct this movie. Okay? It probably would have been a lot better. The list of directors goes on, and I'm going to have all this info down below. So if you want to know everybody, every list of details of who the fuck was involved in this movie, you know I'm always going to have all that shit down in the description box. I would have had this review up sooner, /rant, But I fell asleep on it the very first time I watched it, like a month and a half ago, and it took me almost 2 months to come back to this movie because it was so bad. I didn't want to do it again, but I had to get this movie out just so it can make that fucking worst movie list of 2013 next month. And you know what? This is not the worst. This is not the worst movie of 2013. Not much you're like, what? No. 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 It's worse than that. This movie right here, movie 43, is the worst movie of all time. It is the worst movie I have ever had the pleasure, not even the pleasure, to sit through, okay? Emma Stone could not give me a bigger boner than she already does. But in this movie, it goes away. It's just like, dude, we don't want nothing to do with her in this movie. Are you kidding me? Macaulay Culkin's brother? Dude, you just had Scream 4. A better movie than this. Why? That's just the question I'm going to ask throughout this whole video is, why? Why was crap like this made? Why is shit like this produced? That is the exact same question I asked when they fucking approached Rob Zombie to do the Halloween movies. Why couldn't you get somebody better? You have good directors in here. You do. Oh, for good heaven's sakes, I'm gonna list off some directors, some well-known ones at that. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. You got Elizabeth Banks directing, probably that end credit. Brett Ratner. A lot of people give Brett Ratner a lot of shit, but he's actually a decent director. James Gunn. James Gunn. One of the Farrelly brothers, Peter Farrelly. Okay? For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Terrence Howard. Thank God for you. Thank God for Terrence Howard. Okay? Not only did he have a shitty scene, he was the highlight of the whole fucking movie because at least Terrence Howard is at least funny. All the actors does a great job in this movie, but they didn't make me laugh as good as Terrence Howard did. Terrence Howard knows how to make you laugh. Okay? He's a comedian all around anyways. He's not, he can take you can take him seriously and you can be like, "Oh yeah, he's a comedian as well." Do I even have to ask you to let me know what you guys think about this movie? No? Okay, just put it down there. As for this piece of shit, I'm going to have to do this all around. F++. Fucking fuck this movie. Go to hell. Burn. Take a dump on it. Fucking dog shit from Jeremy Jahns. I don't even know what the hell the schmoes will rate this motherfucker. I think they will rate it like a 0 out of 0 schmoes. I'm using everybody as the example here because everybody. This has to be the most universally panned movie I've ever seen. Okay, damn. And I'm pretty sure all of them would agree with me. So I am out. Fuck this shit. Fuck it to hell.